Jason Savage at Lightapalooza 2025, here with our partners at Lightheaded. Mike, why don't you take me through the booth? Tell us a little bit about what we got this year.
So we are Lightheaded. We've been in the business for 41 years. We are new to the AV channel. We've been doing it for just 1 year so far. We design, develop, and distribute all of our products out of Vancouver, Canada. We have an engineering department. We have a powder coat facility, a full-on machine department, and we can do customizable parts. So what makes us different from any one of our other manufacturers or competitors out there is basically you can, first of all, the ease of use of install for all of our fixtures. We have pride on that. We have quotes in 20, 30 minutes maximum. We also have stock of all of our products. So we're doing one week lead times for housings, and anything after that is 2 to 3 weeks, depending on what you want. We have modularity. We have customization on all of our stuff. So if you want something that you really want, keep hearing about, keep specifying on certain jobs, just let us know. We had an engineering department. They put that together for you. Yeah, so basically we've been doing this for so long that nothing really phases us anymore. Cross-border shipping is easy. For integrators, like I said, the ease of use and install, I cannot emphasize how important that is for you guys, because you want to make sure that you're speccing in that job a half hour per fixture, not an hour and a half, right? Who wants to deal with that? So all of our fixtures, basically the only thing that we do not get is our drivers, but you're going up against Dali, Lutron. We're getting those from Israel.
Sure.
Other than that, all of our products we're basically a high-end product with a mid-tier price point. I'll walk you guys through and I'll show you exactly what's happening.
Take me on a walk.
For 3,300. Okay.
So Jayson, this is how it all really started. Originally we started with puck lights. We had them available. We don't have them here right now, but because we have so much stuff to bring to the show, right? So that being said, we started with our fixtures go from a 1-inch minimalist to a 1-inch minnow, and this is what I mean by innovation. So everyone wanted that modern flair, that contemporary style kind of light. So we have the minimalist. The minimalist comes in a single fixture, 1x3, 1x5, all the way up to a 1x15. You can drop these down on a pendant. There's basically so many different options you can do, and that's what really makes it stand out.
Right.
If you really have something that you really want spec, just let us know. We can customize whatever you want, right? So recently we just came out with the minnow because people kept saying, "Hey, look, we like the 1-inch aperture with that minimalist, but we want more punch. That's only 220 lumens." So by popular demand, we made the 1-inch minnow, which is 1,000 lumens, perfect for a 10-foot space, 10-foot ceiling, or anything like that. Super easy to install. You got these mouse clips on the back. You should go watch your finger on that though, because it snaps in place, right? But so yeah, super. You pop these in. Adjustable. All of our fixtures across the board are adjustable. Just to what degree adjustability each one. They all come in 360-degree rotation. They all have wet location. They all have
We have it available in
round or square.
Sure.
You basically can do anything with them, right? The drivers that we have, everything down is down to 1% or 0.01%. You have all those options.
So yeah, you just pop the dog ears up and
snap it right in. Yeah.
Stick her in the hole, huh?
Yeah.
See.
1,800 would be.
Look at that.
And then when you point
a sales guy can do it.
Yeah. And then when you want to, guys, you just adjust it accordingly on that adjustable wherever you want. Go from there. Now with our fixtures, you can two-tone them. You can single tone the color, or you can customize the color. If you give us the RAL number, it's $750 across the board for all of them, just for small orders or anything like that, for the custom color, right? Just because we have to bleed the line, there's a lot of work involved. It's different fixture
setup fees and stuff. Sure.
So we go from the minimalist to the minnow, then we go into our 2-inch. What I love about the 2-inch is pure and simple, the purest, but it packs a punch. Now, what I mean by that, it's 700 lumens to 2,300 lumens delivered on that. Now, that separates us from our competitors because not too many people have a 2,300 lumen delivered fixture, right? We can also, you can change the sizes on that. So if you have the 2-inch aperture right there, if you want to bring it down to a 1-inch, you can do that as well. So a 2-inch aperture down to a 1-inch. pinhole, you have an adjustable as well. Now, one thing to take in consideration about the Purist especially is we have remote, remodel, and integral drivers. Now, our customer service representatives they want to make sure that you're getting the best price.
Sure.
So you would never do a remodel driver one-to-one. You would do a remote, because with the min-max loads on that, and you don't have to remember this, but we're trained to make sure you get our product in your hands and in the ceiling, because word of mouth is everything.
Yep.
So what we basically do is the remote driver, one driver can power up to 6 of these fixtures. So you don't have to remember that, but whatever. The beam spreads on these ones go from a 10 all the way up to an 80, and that's across the board in all of them, right? So if you have that 10-degree beam spread that you really want to pinpoint statue,
Sure.
all the way up to an 80. So if you have that spacing criteria where you want to put less fixtures in the ceiling, that wide distribution, instead of putting it 4 feet on center, you can actually have a huge wide distribution of light, less fixtures in the ceiling, less money for the owner of the house.
Sure. Different looks.
Then we've got the Opus Eco. Now this Opus Eco was specifically made for the CI channel.
So that's the bread and butter fixture.
This is the bread and butter fixture. Yeah, this is where you guys are going to make a lot of your money, right? So no one wants to cut out square holes. So what we made was these magnets on the back. Grab that.
Sure.
So the magnets on the back basically snap onto the body, the chassis of the body of the fixture itself, and it's a 3 3/16 hole hog that's typical on most job sites, and you just carve that right over the ceiling and pop it in.
I like this one with the extended lens on it. That's kind of a nice look.
Yeah.
So you can do something a little bit out of the normal for just your standard square in the ceiling kind of light fixture. I like the look of that. That's really nice.
And everything is done from room side, from the adjustability standpoint, or changing this beam spread. So that optic right there, you can remove, and you can remove it after the fact. So if you're like, hey, look, I want a 20-degree here, not a 40.
Oh, you change your mind after?
You can just change it after the fact. It's $10 adder. You just throw that in there and you go from there. Remodel or IC housing available. Here is your IC housing. For new construction, if you have a remodel job, these mounted flag clips on the back can accommodate up to a ceiling thickness up to 1.5 inches. Or if you want us to, you can send out a longer screw and you can do 2 inches. So that being said, if you have a remodel application where it's open, there's no insulation on top of it at all, then you can just fire that up right in the ceiling on its own. And then you save money on the IC housing.
Sure.
That is the Opus Eco. Color temperatures, guys, range from 2700 all the way to 6500. And this is across the board with a warm dimming option of 3000 down to 1800.
Yep.
So, and we just launched the new RGB as well. So we got the tunable white fixtures in the Opus Eco, and the Opus is what we have going on right now. Now, the Opus is the big brother to the Opus Eco. This is where we have a little, they're similar in a lot of ways, but different in a lot of ways. Where this guy's got 700 to 3,300 lumens delivered. And then this comes in multiples, 1x2 or 1x3. And it comes standard with a aluminum trim. Where the Eco will come with the polycarbonate trim. So if you have like that shower,
right,
or the soffits around a house,
something that won't discolor, right,
discolor or corrode, right?
Exactly.
So you have that option as well. Also, you can do a 3-inch aperture down to a 2-inch. So there's so many different things you can do with all of our fixtures, guys. And if there's something that you're speccing that you ever want to get done, it's something new,
sure,
you've never heard before, let me know.
So the answer is yes, unless it's a bad idea. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Pretty much.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. We also have a 6-inch coming out too.
Okay.
And that is going to be exactly like the Opus, and that's coming out in March. So it's a 6-inch aperture. So perfect for retro style. Those houses built in 1993, 98. I'm one of the owners, by the way.
Yep.
With the popcorn short.
Yeah, with popcorn ceiling and the can lights and all of that good stuff.
Brutal, right?
Yeah.
So we have that option coming out as well. And it'll be the exact same mounting flake clips as this, but just imagine this in 6 inches and up to 8,000 lumens. And that'll be an RGB TW as well. So that's all coming out in March.
So Lightheaded has a lot of stuff coming out in 2025. They are innovative. They are made in-house. I can personally vouch for the fact that I've been to the factory. Yeah. I've seen where they make the sausage. It's amazing. So you want to find out more about Lightheaded, check out lightheadedlighting.com or reach out to us at Progressive Reps. We'll be happy to hook you up with Michael and make sure you're getting all the details.
Thank you, guys.
Mike, how many times have you done this demo today, A, and B, have you ever blinded yourself doing a demo?
I've done this demo so many times that I have the worst dry mouth right now, and I can't wait to have water afterwards. But how many times have I blinded someone? I appreciate that.
If you were one of the lighting fixtures on the wall, which one would you be?
I would be definitely the pendant. I would
Pendant?
be an 8-inch.
I'm sorry, what am I asking? I've totally lost my train of thought here.
Don't light one either. That's not happening, okay?
What do you think about guys from Ontario?
Tabernacle.
Oh, Tabernacle! Oh!